It's the day of the competition, and participants are gearing up to showcase their talents on stage with their respective teams. Outside the concert hall, a crowd of excited people gathered, eager to make their way inside. Among them is a girl wearing a mask, her expression somewhat lifeless. This is due to her favorite idol being involved in a scandal, tarnishing their reputation. In an attempt to distract herself from this disappointment, she has come to the event with the intention of capturing photographs of the famous contestants, hoping that these pictures will be valuable enough to sell. The host takes the stage, expressing gratitude to the shareholders for their support. He proceeds to explain the format of the competition. Each team will reinterpret a hit song from the agency they represent and perform it for the audience. He encourages everyone to watch the performances closely and cast their votes for their favorites. The team with the most votes will gain a significant advantage in the competition. With the formalities complete, the competition's first stage kicks off. Different groups take turns performing various songs, each with its own unique concept. The initial teams opted for themes such as sporty or high school. However, the girl in the audience, who was attempting to capture pictures of the contestants, is unimpressed by the quality of these performances. She expresses dissatisfaction, feeling that it wouldn't be worthwhile to use up space on her camera for these acts. The host then announces the next team to take the stage, a group known as Team Traveler. This team features high-ranking contestants, including Cha Yoo-jin and Kim Rae-bin. As they begin their performance, the audience is treated to a mesmerizing display that captures their attention. The girl is taken aback by Cha Yoo-jin's established presence, even at this early stage of the competition. She predicts that he possesses the potential to secure a top-ranking position. She also takes notice of Kim Rae-bin, who emanates his own level of charm and attractiveness. Recognizing that both Cha Yoo-jin and Kim Rae-bin hail from the same idol company, she is impressed by their capabilities and makes it a point to capture multiple photographs in anticipation of their future success. Contemplating leaving the venue, as she has now seen all the prominent idol trainees except Ryu Jong-woo, the girl finds her legs growing tired from standing for so long. Just as she contemplates her departure, the host masterfully captures everyone's attention with a playful gesture. He then introduces the next team, known as Team October 31st, describing them as lovable flower fairies. She finds it a bit amusing that this team is being assigned a female idol group concept. While her thoughts drift to other matters, she is caught off guard by a haunting melody that fills the stage. Slowly, a low and resonant voice enters the soundscape, and the spotlight reveals Seo Ah-hyun at the center of the stage. His performance is a graceful display of movement that leaves the girl in awe of his beauty and poise. The music and atmosphere evoke a sense of eeriness, reminiscent of a scene from a horror movie. As other team members join Seo Ah-hyun on stage, appearing as ghosts or ghouls, the girl realizes the significance of the team's name, October 31st. It's a nod to Halloween, evoking a thematic connection to the supernatural. In a flashback, we see Choi Won-gil asking Moondae about a concept idea at their team meeting. Moondae proposes a Hollywood horror concept, which excites Ha-il-jun and Kwon Hee-sung, the two gold members of the team. Moondae silently contemplates Big Sejun's reaction, considering that public opinion that previously readily agreed with his idea has shifted. To his surprise, Sejun readily embraces Moondae's concept, relinquishing his own ideas in favor of it. Moondae notices Seo Ah-hyun sitting in a corner, seemingly distant from the group. Later that night, he approaches Ah-hyun, sensing that something may be bothering him. Moondae inquires whether Ah-hyun is tired or has reservations about the concept idea. Ah-hyun quickly denies it. Moondae further probes, asking if something else is troubling him, perhaps related to the earlier morning trainer's remarks. He reassures Ah-hyun, asserting that the trainer's harsh words were intended to push him further, as the trainer recognizes Ah-hyun's exceptional dancing abilities. Ah-hyun anxiously asks Moondae if he thinks that he can perform well. Moondae quickly agrees, expressing his opinion, assuring Ah-hyun that he would not lie to him. Ah-hyun then seeks Moondae's guidance on how to improve his performance. Mundi's advice is simple yet impactful. He advises Ahyan not to overanalyze the situation and to trust in himself, saying, "Just convince yourself that you will make it happen." As this encouraging exchange unfolds, a notice screen pops up. It informs Moondae that his trait has been activated and he was successful in motivating Ahyan. The result of this was that it triggered an attribute in Ahyan called resilience. This attribute increases concentration and makes it so Ahyan would no longer be held back by his status effect and perform to the best of his capabilities. Currently, in the concert hall, we see everyone awestruck by October 31st as they perform. Suddenly the light comes on, illuminating the whole stage. Moondae then gracefully sings his bridge verse. The lady with the camera notices that they are all posing as vampires, which explains the blood on their clothes. The team then goes on to complete their performance with both beautiful visuals and vocals expressing the sadness of losing love. The crowd's response is overwhelming, their cheers and applause filling the hall. The girl is profoundly moved by the performance, so much so that she forgets to take photographs as her attention is fully absorbed by the spectacle. She is particularly struck by Mundi's vocal prowess, praising his ability to sing with such depth and skill. Additionally, she finds that he has a cute and trendy face. She cannot resist the signs of her slowly being attracted to him. LOL, homegirl cannot help but stan. The team from October 31st proceeds backstage after their performance. Moondae glances back at the stage, satisfied with his own performance. He contemplates the importance of his success in this endeavor, fearing potential consequences if he fails. Suddenly, a loud voice erupts in cheers, urging the team to do an encore and surprising everyone. Big Sejun, the team leader, steps forward to commend their outstanding performance today. Other team members swiftly join in to offer their praise for a job well done. Even the typically introverted and gloomy Lee Sejun chimes in, astonishing the rest of the team. The atmosphere becomes charged with excitement as they revel in their success. Now backstage, they eagerly await the performance of the other team in their agency, led by Ryu Jong-woo. This team has managed to secure the coveted song Tiger by the idol group VTIC. However, Moondae remains skeptical about the song's suitability for performance. Ryu Jong-woo takes the stage in traditional Korean attire as his team performs the song. Unfortunately, their performance is marred by mistakes and inconsistencies, causing the audience's amusement to wane. Moondae explains that when performing a well-known song by a famous idol group on a program like Idol Incorporated, the comparison is with the original singer, not the opposing teams. Consequently, the performance is judged against the high standard of the original, and not meeting it is considered inadequate. However, due to Ryu Jong-woo's prominent status, their team scores are spared from decline. The host later interviews the team leaders. He questions Big Sejun about the name October 31st, to which Big Sejun playfully responds that it reflects their team's diverse array of charms, much like the 31 flavors of ice cream. This prompts the team members to adopt cute expressions and quickly make Egeo faces for the camera. Team leader Ryu Jong-woo is also interviewed and humbly requests the audience's support for their team. Subsequently, it was announced that the first stage was won by Team October 31st, having received the highest number of votes. Following this, the team decided to exchange contact information and establish a group chat. As Moondae packs his bag to leave, his phone starts buzzing with notifications. Annoyed by the interruptions, he chooses to ignore them. Just then, Big Sejun enters and expresses gratitude for Moondae's hard work. Moondae reciprocates the thanks, acknowledging Big Sejun's effective leadership. Big Sejun suggests staying in touch, seemingly extending a friendly gesture. However, due to the drug scandal related to him in his last life, he does not wish to get close to him. Just then Seo Ahyan peeks out from behind the door, surprising them. Seo Ahyan shyly joins in asking them to stay in touch. Big Sejun then proposes to make a group chat with just the three of them called the Same Age Group Chat. Later at home, he opens the status window which notifies him that he has completed a mission performing and successfully leaving an impression on the audience. It gives him the option of picking a rare characteristic. He once again rolls the roulette and gets an attribute with which people will pay a bit more attention to what he does. Moondae does not look impressed by this. Just then he gets a notification from Big Sejin prompting him to check the messages on the group chat. In the group chat, the point of discussion is Moondae's face. Big Sejin questions how is it that Moondae's face gets more and more handsome, and asks him to which dermatologist he goes. Moondae is just about to reply unamused at Big Sejin's friendly jabs, when he sees a long message from Seonahyun thanking Moondae for taking care of him. Moondae gives a short reply back and switches his phone off, trying not to think of anything anymore. 5 days later, all the participants gathered together as they were going to take pictures of them for the show. We see that Moondae and their team are bickering playfully in a friendly atmosphere. He is soon approached by Cha Eugene, who compliments him on his performance. He smiles at him and asks him to be on the same team as him next time. Moondae is alarmed, thinking back to what Cha Eugene is scheming. Honestly, Cha Eugene doesn't look like he has any such things on his mind. The host then asks them to greet their stockholders, to which the participants promise to make sure their stocks profit. Moondae thinks this is hella cringe, lol. The crowd is calling out for pictures of the popular idol trainees. In the midst of this, Moondae hears his name being called. It's the same woman he encountered at the first concert. With great excitement, she encourages him to make a heart shape on his cheek. Moondae summons Seonahyun to look at where the camera is and makes him take a picture with him. Seeing this, Big Sejin joins in cheerfully, suggesting a group photo. Moondae feels displeased, not wanting to appear close to Big Sejin. He recognizes the girl from his previous life as a fansite master who used to buy his pictures occasionally. She had previously favored another idol who was involved in a DUI scandal, but now she seems to have shifted her bias to Moondae. Moondae hopes that she captures flattering pictures of him for her uploads. Several days later, the first episode aired on television. Moondae opens a cold beer and readies himself to watch the show while scrolling through his phone to gauge the netizens' response. He navigates various online forums, encountering different posts. One post features Choi Won-gil acting cute with older participants, and the online audience finds him adorable. Another forum mentions Big Sejin, with people praising his height, handsomeness, and exceptional dancing skills. Another post online finds the cheerful personalities of Kwon Hee-sung and Haeljun funny. Moondae sees this as a win, as their getting popular will indirectly benefit him as he is in the same team as them. His attention is captured by a post with the most likes titled Idol Inc. summarized in one picture. Anticipating it to be about Seonahyun or the popular Cha Eugene, he's shocked to discover it's a picture of himself making a ridiculous pose. The comments are filled with amusement, but Moondae is horrified. This image stems from a recording session earlier. The program had decided to post a poster of Park Moondae making the funny pose at their studio. We see Big Sejin laughing his heart out at this, while Moondae looks at it with very unamused. Moondae was worried to find out that it became a meme on the internet. However, the response was better than he anticipated. He decided to roll with it as it was good publicity. He reads a post where people are seen praising his singing skills. Moondae decides to do some more analysis and finds out that the like-to-dislike ratio on the comments mentioning him is quite high. He is concerned, and he decides that he has to show his charming points to the audience going forward. He scours the internet for many references on doing so before the next shoot. 3 days later, we see Big Sejin and Haeljun teasing Moondae on his viral meme. They praise him for his humor and skills and are impressed with the attention he gets on the internet. Their cheerful teasing drains him, and he quickly scurries towards Seonahyun for some peace and quiet. While they are bickering, their attention is caught by the host, who welcomes them and informs them of the next event. In this round, the contestants are tasked with doing a live self-introduction while promoting a product, known as PR streaming. They are to endorse various items produced by the company T1. Moondae is unenthusiastic, suspecting that they are being exploited to promote products for free. The host elaborates on the concept, revealing that the choice of product could cater to different audience preferences. The products will be determined through a 15-minute treasure hunt. We can see all 70-something participants running towards the door to look for the treasure that contains the product names. While other participants rush to the front door, Moondae quickly assesses the situation and heads towards the back door. He is surprised to be sought by Hail-jun and Big Sejin, who had followed him knowing he would be making smart moves. They proceed to find the treasure together. To their surprise, they are gold, silver, and bronze-shaped balls. They work together while hiding from other contestants and end up finding 4 bronze, 2 silver, and 4 gold. They decided to give Moondae 2 golden balls as he was the one to find most of them, while Sejin and Il-jun took 2 bronze, 1 gold, and 1 silver each. Soon an announcement is made to gather all the contestants together. Moondae opens his ball to figure out what product he will be getting. Find out what products he promotes in the next chapter. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing to our new channel.